Okay guys, here we are in the Mana Drain Open in the top 4, and we have drawn BeyondStupid, who is playing Dredge. So we have finally won a die roll. Let's see what we can get. That unfortunately is not a keeper. We have nothing at all, so we're going to mulligan that. This is pretty reasonable. The Forge Master is what makes this pretty good, because if we can get into a Forge Master in a reasonable time, we can get a Steel Hellkite, and our Steel Hellkite is able to deal with zombie tokens all day long. That is my 2-year-old daughter you hear in the video at the top of the stairs there, who is a big Dora fan, and she's telling me about Dora on TV. So just offering her support in her own way. Ooh, beating on the misstep there. Was not expecting that. That is tremendous that he got that. And that really quelches our chance of being able to win here in game 1. I was feeling actually pretty good about things there. What a beating. Well, we're going to take his... I'm going to put the Chalice out at 1 here. Next turn we'll do the Thorn. And yeah, hopefully we can get into a workshop here, guys. And our opponent does have a good dredger here in Grave Troll, and he's got an Icarid as well. So this is going to be over in really short order here. If he has a land, which I suspect he does, he's going to be getting 3 Bloodghasts back. It's just over, yeah. I mean, we're not going to concede right away here, because there is a possibility that we might be able to get ourselves a workshop here and get a Forge Master in. But I mean, he's also got a whole slew of bridges in here, and yeah, we're just not going to be able to win through that. Yeah. The absolute worst one we could draw here. I mean, we can Tangle Wire, slow him down a little bit. We're going to take 5 damage here. Yeah. I mean, this is just over. I'm going to move on here. There's no point in... dragging that on. That's going to be done real quick. So, Sunray Titan's bad. Duplicant is pretty bad. I'm going to take out a number. Chalice of the Voids, if not all of them. I mean, Chalice... We really... Chalice is decent. But at shutting off, things like Mental Missteps, Nature's Claims, and Cabal Therapies. But the problem is that with our sideboard, we have 7 1-drops now in our deck, all of which are very important. 6 in particular, hate-wise, that are extremely important to being able to win this match. And shutting them off at any point in time is just plain bad. So... I am going to bring in 3 Precursor Golems here. I think the Precursor Golem is pretty good. And we could keep... maybe we don't need that many. Maybe I'll just bring in another Crucible here. And see how this goes. I'm actually not sure about that. Let's take that in, guys, and let's see if we can get there. I mean, this is a tough match for me here. 2, 3, 4. Not going to be able to keep this, unfortunately. We're going to have to mulligan. Sadly, we do not have any hate here. I don't think I can ship it back, though, because we have the Kadaltha Forge Master. So, I think what we're going to do here, guys, is... Yes, we just lead out with the turn 1 Crucible here, and then we'll play a Thorn the following turn in Wasteland. My opponent, I'm just seeing now, has mulliganed to 1. I didn't even notice that. So we might have got a bit lucky here. We'll see. Well, not a bit lucky. I mean, the fact that my opponent is mulliganed is a pretty good thing. So what we're going to do here is we're going to just play a Thorn. I'm not going to play the Relic first because I don't want to be able to get it misstepped. And I think, yeah, we'll just play a Wasteland here, and we'll play the Relic. And next turn we'll play the Forge Master. Okay. So, I was busy talking there and didn't even notice that my opponent had mulliganed into Oblivion. We will take that all day long. And yeah, I think this is still the same iteration we want to go here. I mean, there's some argument to be made for maybe taking out a Sphere here or something like that, but maybe we do that, I don't know. Like, is Tanglewire better than a Sphere in this situation? You see, part of the problem with Tanglewire against Dredges is it doesn't do anything against their Bazaars. Maybe I'll bring in that. Just leave in 1 Tanglewire. Should I take out... Play a couple Tanglewires. We'll see how that goes. Okay, guys. Let's see if we can get there to the finals. This is a very good hand. Very, very good hand. I mean, look, if we can get our Sol Ring through here, I think we have got an amazing chance of winning this here. Not amazing, but I mean, you know, a solid chance. And we can obviously draw out of it. We've got lots of time to do so. He does have the Bazaar. Okay, so what do we want here? It doesn't really matter. We'll make Golem. And we'll try and get the Sol Ring through here, guys. Let's see if we can do so. And I mean, you know, I would be surprised somewhat if my opponent's going for a mental misstep here on this. Obviously, he should be more worried about things like Relic of Progenitus, that sort of thing. Grafdigger's Cage, but let's see if we can get it in. No dredgers there. Okay, that's great. So we'll play a Mana Crypt here, and yeah, I mean, we're going for a Lodestone Golem here, guys. This is a very solid play on our part. He has no dredgers in his graveyard, as we currently stand. And us being able to get a Forge Master going here is going to be significant. No dredgers again. Wow, guys. He did get a City of Brass. Hopefully we draw Wasteland here. Would be really solid. Okay. I mean, I'm not sure what the right way to go about things here is. I mean, we could play here. I think this is what we're going to do. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the Precursor Golem here. And I'm going to play a Thorn Amethyst. And that is a lot of damage. My opponent has no dredgers in his graveyard here. And the following turn, we can just do a Forge Master. I think that is the correct play. You know, it's a little bit risky, you know, in the sense that if he does get something, we're like, you know, a Nature's Claim or something like that, then that obviously can be very good. Ingot Chewer will get my Golem here. It's not perfect, but so he does have a Thug now in his graveyard and a Stinkweed. Is there any reason not to block this? I don't think so. Well, yeah, there is. Okay, because he's got the bridge. So we'll just take it. So he's got no other land. And he does. Okay. I mean, an Ingot Chewer here would be very, very solid for him, because he would get a token back, and I suspect this is exactly what he's doing. Oh, interesting. Okay. So he gets a token. And he chose Golgari Gravethug, and he's got a Nature's Claim in hand. Okay. Great. That was an important win there. That is not a very good card, but we will... Well, the question is what do we want to do here? Well, let's go in with everything. Yeah, he's got a block. Puts him to 5 life. Now, he's got a Nature's Claim. I think he's at 5 life. He's going to have to do some real magic here. I think I'm just going to play my Metamorph here, and I'm going to set it. I mean, by setting the Metamorph on the Lodestone, it means that he cannot cast that Nature's Claim, wiping my entire board out. It's not perfect, but I think it gives us a decent fighting chance here. does he have now? He's got no cards in hand. I'm not sure how he wins this here. He's got 1, 2 bridges. I think 3 bridges. Yeah, he's got 3 bridges here, so he's going to get 3 creatures. We know the card in his hand is Nature's Claim. It cannot be cast. This is fine. I will take your 3 damage. You can have your 3 tokens. Alright guys, so I think we're going to have enough to get there. Winning the flip is nice. And look at that. Grafdigger's Cage. Alright, well we're going to play that. Free combat. Of course that shuts off our Kadaltha Forge Master somewhat, but we're going with everything. That should do it, guys, I would think. So I'm going to take 6 damage here. Okay, off to the finals.